Welcome to my channel. Mike Tyson, at 53 years old, is trying to make a comeback to the fight game. I'll give my thoughts in the next video. Welcome back to the channel. Mike Tyson, at 53 years old, trying to make a comeback. I saw on this podcast a few weeks ago that, I think it was him and Sugar Ray Leonard. It seemed like he was having some issues. Like, it seemed like he's going through, I don't want to say a midlife crisis, but he's going through a midlife crisis. It seems like he, he kind of lost his identity. He felt some type of way about that, and he wanted to break somebody's face. So from that point, I knew a comeback was brewing. So then when I heard about he's coming back, I was like, oh, okay, I knew it. And just based on his training videos, he looks really good, actually. 53 years old, he looks really good. I'm not too sure if that can translate to like going, 5-6 rounds in a fight or 3 rounds in a fight. But just based on the video, the man looks really good. And then when Holyfield stepped up to say, hey, I'm willing to fight Tyson, I was like, oh my goodness. And, initially I was like, I don't want to see two 50-year-old dudes scrapping. But then when I sat back and thought about it, I'm like, you know what? I actually wouldn't mind seeing them fight. As a fight fan, if I sat back and watch, KSI and those guys fight, why can't I watch two former great champions fight? You know what I mean? But if I had to compare the two training videos, the one, Tyson training video and Holyfield's training video, then, I would have to get a slight edge to Tyson. Holyfield looks, he looks, his age. I'm sure he's probably 57 years old, something like that. But I just like, whoa, okay. But, but one thing I am surprised about, I'm surprised that, I saw a recent video or I read an article about Eddie Hearn, saying that he don't want to promote a comeback for Mike Tyson, which is very strange because, as I mentioned before, he promoted, the KSI and Logan Paul fight. So I'm kind of confused on why he wouldn't want to, promote a Mike Tyson a comeback fight, because I'm sure a lot of people will watch the fight. Just and not only the 30 and up crowd, but just the teenagers who heard about Mike Tyson, like, oh, probably want to see him fight. I've never seen a Mike Tyson fight live, so I would actually probably would go to the fight and see him fight. But to be quite honest, I would prefer for him to fight. If I had to choose, I would say probably Shannon Briggs. And I think I read somewhere that Shannon Briggs actually wants to fight. And Shannon Briggs is always in shape, always like ready to go, always like got some energy. So I'm sure that'll make a great fight. Not only a great fight, but a great build up to the fight. He's personable and all that stuff. So I think that'll be a better build up as opposed to a Holyfield, Tyson, I guess 3-peat or whatever. I think they fought twice. So like I said, I think Shannon Briggs, I think that'll be a better fight. But, I thought about it. I was like, I wouldn't mind watching it. I'm not too sure if it will be like an exhibition or, they'll make a belt or whatever for him. But, after I thought about it, I was like, you know what? I'll watch it, And I also, I've read somewhere that the WBC is thinking about if Tyson does come back, they're willing to give him some rankings, which now that part, I'm like, I don't really understand why they would do that. Someone that's been out for what, 15 plus years or so. So to that part, that's the only thing that I'm like, whoa, come on now. Like, you know what I mean? Like 15 years off and you come right back and you get in the top 10 or something like that. Nah, then I don't know if that's even, right. But then also read somewhere that I think it was Tyson trainer. Somebody said something about, his left hook is right. He can knock out Deontay Wilder or something like that in the first round or whatever. Now that's a little, you're pushing it a little too much. I don't know if that's, it's just this, hype game or what, but all that said, I would love to, see a Tyson fight. I'm sure it probably will be like 3 or 4 rounds. I don't think at 53 years old he can go 12 rounds. I mean, if he might can. I mean, I'd be surprised if he actually can go 12 rounds. But that'd be very, 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 very shocking. That's all I got for regarding this topic. Mike Tyson's comeback. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell. And that way, when I do upload videos, you'll be the first to know. This Tim from Let's Rumble Boxing. I'll be uploading videos once or twice a week on current events, topics related to boxing. I'm not too much a UFC fan, more of a boxing fan. So I'll be uploading weekly videos related to boxing. It's slow right now, but hopefully COVID-19 to be over pretty soon. And the fight game will get back to business as usual. So that's all I got for you guys. Hit the comments. Let me know if you're looking forward to Tyson's comeback, or if you prefer for him to face Holyfield or Shannon Briggs or whoever else. Just let me know in the comments. That's all I got for you guys. I'm out. Peace.